If you are an avid beader, then you know who Bronze Pony is. If you do not, I will leave the link to her channel below. She's an amazing beading artist. I've learned a lot just from watching her videos. With Eureka Crystal Beads, they paired up with Bronze Pony. So we are gonna open this up and we are gonna see what can be done with this beautiful collection. So I'm going to open this collection up here and see what we got inside. So she called it the Emerging Spring Collection. In the States, you will get it for $85. You get everything on this list here, which we will go through fairly quickly to see what we've got. I will leave down at the bottom here what it costs in Canada, because it's going to be a little bit more, and I'm not sure what the exchange rate is at this point. And I can't even go look because my phone is upstairs, so it's not even in my studio right now. But you get like a lot. So the retail value of it is $115. You get it for $85. So you actually save 30 bucks. And you get a lot. You get a lot of stuff to play with in each collection. I've bought a few of Eureka Crystal Beads collection and some of the products, findings, beads, all kinds of things from them. High quality, beautiful, beautiful pieces to work with. And I can tell you already, it looks so pretty. Like, look at that. There is so much here. I get really excited when I see this because I'm like, okay, it's time to put my thinking cap on, you know, and figure out what we're gonna do. So you get everything from super duos. So these super duos are in olive. These ones are in baby blue. I noticed with a lot of her pieces, she does a lot of pieces in blues, kind of light peaches, a lot of pinks, and absolutely gorgeous, like really, really nice. These ones are super duo in bronze. So you get some Miyuki beads, you also get some delicas in here, light blues, really small little tiny bronze, even, I don't know what these ones here are number 4, so they don't say what color these are, and it doesn't say on there what color they are, but they're very clear, translucent type, crystal type color beads. So you get quite a bit. Like, look at this, you get a lot of beads to work with. This is Rolo chain gold plated. It's 4.8 millimeter. I don't know how much you get in here. So I'd say it's about the standard amount as Even Bargain Bead Box offers. Tiara cast antiqued gold plated toggle clasp. She wanted to find the ones with the 2-hole on them. So she said she specifically asked for that and she got it. So we are going to use those. Ear wires, gold plated, 25 millimeter. These are open round jump rings. They are in 21 gauge. There's a pack of 30 in here. Frame link circle connector. These are 20 millimeter gold plated. I'm actually really curious about these. She said she used them in a video. I hadn't seen that, but wow, those are really pretty. Look at that. That's gonna be fun to work with. So Swarovski crystals. The pear fancy stone. Oh, aren't those pretty? I love those. Blue, yum, very nice. These are Swarovski crystals, cushion fancy stone. Look at that. Oh, they're so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. They have a blue, kind of a sparkly effect to them, and inside is a green moss color, like a green mossy color. Oh my goodness. Oh, and want to keep these for myself. Ooh. I would say that this one, I can't even say that word, Swarovski crystal. This is an 18 by 13 millimeter fancy stone, and I would say that's the matching pendant to the other two little blue stones. That's the back of it there. These are a Swarovski crystal, 12 millimeter. Now these ones are completely clear. No backing on those. How on earth are you supposed to see what your favorite colors are when all of them are just absolutely stunning? These are 8 millimeter chaton. And I've seen her actually do some videos with these before. I think she's done earrings. I think she's even done a ring. I'm not, don't even quote me on that, but I know I've seen her use a lot of these. Aren't they beautiful? They have a beautiful little gold fleck in them, or even a peachy fleck with a very creamy, translucent tone. And the back is kind of a gold. These are Czech Cricosa crystal Bicones. And there's a bunch of different sizes. So there's like a mix of 3 to 6 millimeter Bicones. There's 72 pieces in all. Look at how pretty those are. Oh, you could do lots with that. This is a Czech glass druck bead. 4 millimeter. You get a strand of 50. Beautiful blue. These are also Czech glass druck round beads, 6 millimeter strand. 6 millimeter and a strand of 50. These are also Czech glass druck round beads, 4 millimeters, also a strand of 50. I like all the earthy tones that she picked. These are Czech glass drop beads, 6 by 4 millimeter. You get a strand of 100. Again, with that nice gold earthy tone. And these have just a hole on the top. So they're actually drop beads. I think I said that, right? These are Chinese crystal Rondelle beads, 4 by 3 millimeter. You get a strand of 140. These are Chinese crystal Rondelle beads, 3 by 2 millimeter. You get a strand of 190. Chinese crystal Rondelle beads, 3 by 2 millimeter, a strand of 190. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but these are kind of a peachy, very light peachy, powdery peachy or pink color. Actually, I guess it would be more peachy, but they're so beautiful and so tiny. Chinese crystal Rondelle beads, 3 by 2 millimeter, and also a strand of 190. Very light dusty green. Chinese crystal Rondelle beads, 3 by 2 millimeter, also a strand of 190, and a slightly darker green. I guess more of a bright green. Chinese crystal Rondelle beads, 3 by 2 millimeter, also a strand of 190. Just a very light green. So you get a lot, even for $85, you get a lot of product. You can make a lot of jewelry with this. So we're gonna get busy and start making some jewelry out of all this. I wanna see how much I can actually make with it all. It's gonna be fun. Let's get to it. So this is what I've made so far with the Emerging Spring Collection with Eureka Crystal Beads and Bronze Pony Jewelry, or Bronze Pony Beaded Jewelry, I would say. There is a lot of beads here and crystals, and I mean, I'm not even finished. I still have a few more pieces that I'm working on from that collection. But I wanted to share with you what I've done so far. I've had so much fun. I mean, beading like this is a lot more intricate beading than I find than when you work with the bigger beads or when you work with wire and beads. I find that this takes a little bit more time, but it's so pretty, like so beautiful. First piece that I actually made was this this pendant here. This is the 18 by 13 millimeter pear-shaped Swarovski, I can't even say that, Swarovski crystal. And then I just bezeled it like Bronze Pony Beaded Jewelry did with hers. And then from that point on, I just started adding beads. I added my own little 50-no seed beads here, but I used the rondelles that they gave in the collection, the Miyukis. But basically all I did was bezel around the crystal like she had shown in her video, and then I just added my own stuff. I mean, it turned out so pretty. I absolutely love this color blue. It's so stunning. Like on the camera it looks beautiful, but in person, wow. Yeah, I didn't put it on a chain yet because I found the chain that we got with the collection was a little bit too big for this pendant. I am going to find a different chain to put with this pendant. Could be either silver or gold because I incorporated both colors in here. Like I said, I used my own seed beads in the color gold just to add to the piece so I could use, you know, a silver or a gold chain. And then on the back, if you look on the back, that's what the back looks like. And as you can see, the crystal has color on the back, so it's not see-through. Now this one, I didn't actually do a PDF for. If you guys are interested in a PDF, I can definitely get that together for you. I don't have another one of these crystals, so I'm gonna order some more because I just fell in love with this. I think it's so pretty. This necklace here, I used one of my own findings. I actually got this finding from a secondhand store. She had a bag of a bunch of old jewelry and stuff, and so I picked it up and this was in it. I hadn't used it. I wasn't sure what I was going to use it for, but when I bought this collection and realized that it was this color gold, you know, that I thought, wow, okay, like I'm going to do that, then I'm going to use it. And I used the 4mm Czech glass round beads, some of the rondelles, the 11-0 seed beads in there. And I also used her Tiara Cast Antique Gold Plated Toggle Clasp. That's an 18mm. That's the one that she was talking about with the 2 holes in it. And then I did her twisted necklace. I had actually never done this before, so I figured I'd give it a whirl and see if I liked it. I really do, and I really enjoyed making it. I used the seed beads that were given, and then I just decided to do something a little bit different. You know me, I always like to do different things and be a little bit creative with my pieces. I think it turned out really pretty and I like it. So the earrings. I fell in love with these earrings. I love the color green. I love the way that these ones really turned out. Now, I did do a PDF for these. It's on my site, so if you want to go check it out, you can. It's there. It's on my website. But this is what you have to do first, and I forgot to do that when I did the PDF for this one. So this is the bezel that you actually have to do, you know, before you actually do the rest of the earring. This is on my site. It's free. You don't have to pay for it. So if you want the download, I will definitely email it to you. You just have to let me know. Just go on my website and go to the checkout, and once you hit the checkout, you won't have to pay for anything. You won't have to pay for this one here. And yeah, I'll email it to you. So this is a 12mm round. These are a 12mm fancy stone or square. So basically the pattern is the same for both. The only thing different is that I added the little tiny 50 nose around the stone just as a last row. But I used the 4mm beads, and again I used some of my own seed beads, the gold and the silver, because I wanted to add that to this piece. And then their super duos, the rondelles that they gave us. And then use their Miyuki beads in the back, the clear ones. And then their ear wires. It's all gold plated. So like I said, there is a PDF for this. It's on my website. It's available there if you want it. And they're light. Again, they're not heavy and they don't bend too much. On the back, I did a little bit of reinforcement with beads. So like a second row, just to reinforce this a little bit and make it a bit more sturdy. But I mean, they turned out pretty. I really like these ones. So these here were made with the 8mm chatons. I used all 4 chatons. So I did a pair of earrings. And again, I incorporated the 11.0 gold seed beads, the rondelles, the light color, creamy color rondelles I put in here. And of course the chatons in the middle and the blue on the outside. I think they actually worked out really pretty. They look gorgeous in person. Like this blue is just stunning. Blue with this gold, yummy, that looks really good. And they turned out really nice. Even the back is pretty. Now I will be putting together a PDF for these, the whole set actually. I haven't got it together yet, but it is in the works. I am working on it and getting it together. Like I said, PDFs for me are taking a little bit of time because I'm not actually used to putting PDFs together, but they are working out good and I will get them done. And that's the pendant. Again, using the 8mm chaton and the blue rondelles, the larger blue rondelles just at the bottom here, just to give it a sparkly look, and some of my own gold seed beads. And then around the chaton, I actually put the 15-0s in there. And that's the back. And then the ring. And I love this ring. It looks so pretty, you know? And I used my silver 11.0s to make the shank. And there it is there. Isn't that gorgeous? Like, oh, I just think it's so pretty. And it was really simple. Like, these are so simple. And like I said, I will be putting together a PDF for this whole set so that you can, you know, if you want to make it yourself. They ended up really pretty. For my final piece, now this one took me a little bit of time to put together, and if you can see here, I used some of my own findings. These also was in that bag where this one was with the secondhand, at the secondhand store. So I got these from the secondhand store. So I sewed all of these on there. I just started making flowers. And then did a pattern on the bottom. So I wanted to kind of put together a pattern and chaos all at the same time. I don't know why I really like that, but I really like that. I like putting them together. And then I used the 6x4mm drop beads at the bottom. And then just attached it with the chain. And this is a toggle clasp of my own because we only got one of those toggle clasps in there. So I had to use one of my own, and I had some of these, so put it together. And there. And honestly, like, it's a little bit bendy, but that's okay. Once it's on and it's sitting up against your skin, it fits really nice. It looks beautiful. Like, it turned out really nice. If you want a PDF for this one, I can do it. I just decided not to do it because I just wanted to know. I wanted to get a little input from you guys to see if you actually wanted it. Not that, I mean, it is a lot of work, but at the same time, it's not a lot of work. Like, I think the most work put into this wasn't actually beading the flowers together or even doing this pattern here at the bottom, was sewing everything together. It took me a lot longer to sew it together, to reinforce it and make sure that it didn't fall apart. And that's the pattern there. And I used their super duos, the green rondelles, the couple of the 4mm, a couple of the 6mm. I just pretty much used everything from as much of it as I possibly could. This is what I made so far with the Eureka Crystal Beads Bronze Pony Beaded Jewelry collection. I am actually still working on that collection because I have a few more. I think I have 2 more crystals plus the earrings that are actually supposed to go with this pendant, which I haven't quite done yet. Like I said, it takes a lot of work to bead like this, and I'm beading another bracelet as well. I still have those frame link circle connector 20mm gold plated connectors that I'm using actually in a piece that I'm making right now. I will do a second video to show you the rest of what I have made with this beautiful collection. There is so many beads in this collection. It is absolutely insane, absolutely insane. Before I go, I want to announce the winner of the April giveaway. That is Georgina Metzler. I'm hoping I said that right, Georgina Metzler. I will be emailing you quite soon here because you're gonna have to let me know which set of the jewelry that you would like. If you watched my other video, I give you a choice. I will be getting in touch with you. Congratulations on that. Don't forget to head over to my website and sign up for my newsletter, as well as subscribing to my channel. That enters you for my monthly giveaways, which I am having every month now. I hope to see you for my next video. I will be doing a video on some of the jewelry that I made with the bargain bead box, last month's bargain bead box. You guys had asked for some, so I will get that together. You guys have a great day, and I would love to see you back here for my next video. Bye, guys.